challenge because we've actually done something bespoke here and wouldn't do it for long-term installation. It was quite hard to kind of work out how we would create a short-term installation. They tend to be done with irrigation and everything else. So it's trying to create something that would just be good for 3 days. So that was hard to do, and that had to be done, with the contractor on board, creating a kind of bespoke environment. The other thing was the metal work, because that's very intricate. So it wasn't hard to find a really good person to do it, but it was quite a lot of work for the metal fabricator to create. So we could make a lot of the metal, or the water feature and the shells. So that was quite an undertaking for him. So those were the two challenging things. And of course, growing food in this time of year, as the seasons are changing, everything is kind of growing over. So it's trying to have enough things looking good, but also looking very realistic. So the core is not perfect, but it was really important for the architecture of the garden and for the look of the space. So yes, kind of a range of challenges really.
Now the thing that I've learned about your garden, which I'd never heard of before, is the gabions.
Oh, the gabions.
So can you tell me what they are and why they're important?
And the gabions in this garden, they're cages basically, gabions. You often see them at the side of roads that are supporting embankments. What I've done here is use them to create raised beds. So in this garden they're really important because not only are they creating the raised beds with filled with stone, they're also creating homes for insects and creatures. So I've got bug hotels within the walls. But the other nice thing about them is that they can also triple up, as well as being bug hotels and creating the architecture of the garden. They also can triple up to put seating on the top so you can actually sit on them. So they've got a variety of functions in this garden. So I'm trying to sort of create, each element has a variety of functions because we've not got much space to create this garden with. So it's trying to create multi-functionality within it.
So what do you think people can take away from this garden for their own homes?
I think the main thing to take away is that however big or small your space, you can create a garden that is meaningful and usable. That's what I'm trying to show. Even in a small space, you can create something you can move through, you can sit in, you can experience and relax in, and you can also have functional for growing food and vegetables. So that's the kind of key message really.
So tell me a bit about Poppyhead Consultancy.
Poppyhead Consultancy is a new company. I set it up this year. It's based in the northwest, and what I do is I design people's gardens for them. So I design spaces, in particular kitchen gardens or roof terraces or small gardens, but also sort of large gardens as well. What I'm doing is I'm either creating I'm just either providing design services or I'm designing a garden and then managing the whole building. So that's really what the company's about. But I also write about gardens and about garden design. So kind of a range of things really.
Fantastic. Now you won this amazing award yesterday. What does this mean to you?
I mean what this means is I suppose this in a way validates the kind of ideas that I had for the show and the way I wanted to design, because it means that the likes of Kevin McLeod and James Alexander Sinclair, who are kind of leaders in their field really, have actually said this is a winning garden and this deserves a prize. So in a way it's given me confidence really that my ideas have some kind of credibility in a way. And also I think it shows that what you can achieve even in 3 days with a bit of support behind you. Because we had a great team here, had a great contractor, great fabricators and yourself. And I think it just goes to show as a team what you can do when you have a mindset for achieving excellence. So that's it's great for me. It just shows it gives me that kind of proof I need really to move forward my business.
So who would you like to thank on behalf of Poppyhead Consultancy?
On behalf of Poppyhead Consultancy, I'd like to thank Land Structure, who are the contractors who have built the garden with me. I'd definitely like to thank my husband for all the support he's given me and love and care and sort of belief in me. And I'd like to thank the metal fabricators who have done a great job. And anybody that's supplied to the garden really. But overall I'd like to thank my friend Andrea, without which I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have believed I could do it.